So what I'm doing here today is the rear brakes on a 2012 Chrysler 200. I have it in park. I have the wheels blocked there. I'm going to jack it up, put it on a jack stand. If you don't have the assistance of some power tools, you'll need to break loose the lugs before jacking it up. Next, we'll remove the wheel. Unfortunately, my tire is stuck on there because of living in the rust belt. So I'm going to put a block of 4x4 on there and hit it with a hammer. Okay, one of the things you'll notice when you're working on the rear brakes is the brake line comes down here and it interferes with this slide pin. You do not need to remove it. Just this is a brake system similar to a Honda. You can just take and remove the bottom slide pin and then pull this completely out. This is a 14 millimeter. Okay, that pin was in there pretty rusted. Had to use a breaker bar to get it. So, just gonna punch it out here. Next, what I'll do, take and pull this caliper up. I'm going to stick a piece of wire through here and then hang it from the strut tower there so it doesn't put any stress on the hose. So we'll just go and pull this out. And tie it up. Next, we'll just take a screwdriver here, pry up on these little tabs here, and then push down because there's two little protruding pieces that lock the brake pad into the caliper. I'll take the brake pad off the other side here, and as you can see, one's way thicker than the other. This caliper has been rusted, frozen on there, and it was wearing unevenly. Next, what I'm going to do is remove the rotor here, and I'm going to rough the surface up a little bit with some sandpaper. I'm going to use a power sander, and that'll help the new brake pads burnish in. This rotor doesn't look in that bad a shape, so I'm just going to reuse that. If you do put a new rotor on there, it comes with a special oil to keep it from rusting. You'll need to take some brake clean and then spray that down before installing it. Next, what I'm going to do is take the old brake pad here and put a little tool in here, push that piston back in. Next, I'm going to take a rag, some brake clean, and clean this slide pin up. And it's a good idea to wear some eye protection there. I have is a drill with a little wire wheel on there. I'm going to go and clean this slide pin up. Want to wear some eye protection while doing that. Yeah, I got that pin pretty well cleaned up. So next, we'll take these clips off of the bracket here. You do not need to remove the bracket. We'll just take these clips off. Our new brake pads came with clips, and then we'll clean that surface up with our wire wheel here. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of silicone brake grease here. Just put a dab on there to keep it from rusting too badly, and binding our brakes up, and I'll put our new clips on there. Next I'm going to take inner brake pad here. Just going to put a little bit of that brake lubricant on the ear there, both sides. Wear indicator goes in, so I'll just slip these in here. Now we'll put our rotor back on. Take a little brake parts cleaner and spray it down. Next we'll take and put that brake grease on our slide pin here. This one here. Don't want any on the end, but just on the shaft there. Then I'm going to put one drop of Loctite on the threads there. Now we'll take and put our brake pad in the caliper there. You need a screwdriver and put it up there. Pry these little tabs up, slide it in. Next we'll go and remove our wire. And slide our caliper in that top hole there. Slide our caliper down. Take our caliper pin. Place that in there. Okay, we'll go and tighten that up. And what you want to ensure is this brake caliper will slide back and forth here. And it's sliding. I'm going to install the wheel. I'm going to start the lugs by hand and then I'm going to run them down with the impact. Okay, I'm going to take the jack stand out and put the vehicle on the ground, and I'm going to torque the lugs on the back wheel to 100 foot-pounds. I'll remove all the wheel blocks of wood. Last thing we're going to do is take and pump the brake pedal several times, get the caliper to expand. We're all done.